Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, once again, another cheater self-exposes themselves in the Battlefield scene. And of course, this VTuber as well. I have, God only knows what's going on with this one, dude. I don't even know. So I think people are doing this for attention at this point, maybe even rage baiting, and based on their responses, it kind of seems like it. So I almost feel stupid giving some of these people more attention, and I do kind of feel like the overall topic of cheaters and VTubers in the Battlefield world, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, I really don't care that much, but it is a juicy, entertaining topic to discuss, so let's go do it. Subscribe if you guys are new. Don't forget, I will be making a VTuber model at some point, in case you guys are curious why I'm like introing this stuff, but some of these people do seem to be a little bit mentally ill, and what's better to be a YouTuber than to make fun of the mentally ill? That's obviously a joke. I have to test the humor for the people that are coming to this channel. I'm not sure what side you guys are on, or if you guys are all crazy, so let's hope you guys are chill. But anyway, sorry for this longer yap. Right now, we saw another VTuber coming out over here going pretty viral, talking about the fact of, well, look at my awesome clips. I'm curious if Twitter thinks I'm cheating too. Hashtag Battlefield 6. And then they posted this. I almost wanted to show you guys these clips without me even saying anything, without my own breakdown, because I'm not like some pro, I'm not some like bot buster, I'm not even a hacker like knowledger person. Like, I'm stupid at the end of the day. I'm just here yapping, saying stupid stuff. So don't take my stuff as like the word of God or whatever. But this, once again, VTubing world is nuts, because they have 17 plushies on their character, and God only knows what this outfit is. No hate on it, I've seen some crazy stuff. But let me just go play this out for all of you guys too as well. Play without audio, because they usually have this copyright stuff over here, but you guys can kind of see some of these clips. I'll break down my thoughts here in a second, and a lot of them kind of intertwine as well with other various clips too that I've seen in other people. And we went to this like discussion, and people talk about like flicking and this aim lab stuff and everything else out there. Sure, I guess, but sometimes things just don't line up, and I'm going to talk about what doesn't line up. Do I care at the end of the day? No. Can these people be possibly not cheating? Yes. Like, it's fine. I'll let it play one more time as I finish up this yap, and I'll do my deep dive. But I don't like that these people are kind of trying to rage bait people, bring extra attention on this stuff, and also using a lot of weird scapegoats of like, oh, there's a community behind this type of stuff, which it may be, but we made a video yesterday, if you guys missed it, go watch it. It was 40 minutes, but I think it got pretty good, where they're talking about how like all these cool people they looked up to, and like all these people that do like flicking in this aiming community, and they were all cheaters. They even said in the video like, all my favorite inspirations, and they end up all being cheaters at the end of the day, which didn't really bode well for their cause. So let me try to break this down a little bit for y'all. As you guys can see in this clip, this person, once again, is doing crazy tomfoolery and instantaneously flicks to someone outside of their peripheral that they do not see at all, and they're also not on the mini-map. And this is why I didn't like a lot of their excuses for this type of stuff, because even if they're not cheating, it's not realistic. I play video games, I play video games with people that are actually good. Like, they were trying to go and explain like their ranks and these things, and I'm like, I've literally have friends that are in that same rank. I myself have gotten these same ranks. Like, I've played competitive games for my entire life. So these people are kind of just messed up in the head. So anyway, let me try to break this down a little smidgen bit. I'm sure you guys have seen. Once again, I could be wrong. I'm just a hater online. So if you like it, subscribe. So you guys can see this normal kill. That's fine. So what they do right here is an instantaneous flick. I want to remind people, because on that like Riley clip, everyone's like, they look at the mini-map. And then when that wasn't a good excuse, well, you always just flick anyway to see if you get cool kills, which I mean, I do. That's fine. I've done that. Oh, I want to once again reiterate, they killed someone right here. And then they instantaneously flick to behind the wall. Looking at the mini-map, there is nothing there. There is nothing here. I just want you guys to stare at this, okay? Stare at this mini-map bottom left where my mouse cursor is. There is no one in this peripheral right here where my mouse cursor is that shows or signifies that someone would be there. If they shot, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, correct me if I am, because I can take accountability out of mine. Like, I'm not even monetized, I don't even care. It would show up on the minimap. So there's pre-firing, pre-shooting, it's lined up perfectly. Right where their head was, let me replay through that again. This person, you see him on the peripheral, that's fine. You do whatever. The instantaneous snap, by the way, right where the person was, by the way. No one on the minimap, by the way. And then they're just gone. So, you know, like, that's all it is. There's nothing there on the minimap. Like, literally, I can see this the second that's done, nothing. Like, I just stared straight at the minimap. Nothing was there. They held back their fire. But, like, what was that? Like, that's weird. like all these weird flicks. This one's a little bit of a stranger one. I try to touch on this a little bit on the Riley CS type vibe or whatever. Like, it's just weird because they just keep going after the person's already dead. This one was also sketchy as all heck because they go and pre-fire through the door, which I've done that in video games. But I want to essentially double highlight something else. They keep shooting when there's another person there. So they get this person, you see that pop up there, that's fine, and then they keep on going. You know? Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe actually, as I'm looking at this one, maybe I thought that was actually 2 people when I first looked at this in the first place or whatever. Maybe they're just kind of there. Maybe that's fine. Actually, no, I'll take it back. You know, live accountability, I'll take it. And then I go take the random shots. Anyway, the first main clip was the main one that most people are kind of curious on and discussing, that once again, behind these walls, pre-firing and checking these people out with no indication that they'd be there, perfectly tracked over their bodies and out of their heads. That's kind of where the issue kind of lies. And a lot of people on Twitter were calling this out. I mean, maybe they're good, maybe they're not. Like, even on the Riley clips, and people are like, nah, they're just really good. You have a lot of autism, you're fine. Just some of the things don't line up. And I think it doesn't line up enough that it is, I think, okay to call out and discuss, because it is kind of a big deal at the end of the day, you know? Like, if people are cheating and trying to get this attention on these games, it does go and have issues for the game itself overall, you know? Like, it does cause problems. And people were cheating confirmed day one. Now, I think the first clip was the one that really kind of matters. Everything else is kind of like whatever. But like, they just had really weird justifications on how these things are all explained. And I've had some good flicks, I've had some good kill streaks, I've had cool stuff, and some of these clips are not, even the Riley clips were not really that impressive at the end of the day. But that's why people are highlighting and calling out the really sketchy things, because things behind walls and other stuff do seem weird. And on top of that too, if you are cheating in games, it will not show up on screen. Because duh, like, it makes everything so obvious. But you can still see it if you use a game capture, and if you use a monitor capture, you won't see it. So it just kind of seems like things are looking really sketchy and really weird. And on top of this, some of these clips are also on brand new people regardless. Either way, there is no map knowledge and people are calling this on out. Now that's kind of my take on it. And some people are like, oh, there's no way you're better than me, you're cheating. And they're saying that, brother in Christ, they snapped to a player behind the wall literally 2 seconds on into as well. You know, why, if these cat girls are so good, why don't they go and play any esports? All right, and they also try to copium on that, being like, well, you want to go for clips, you want to do this. People are like, it's crazy that people are defending this, and I kind of agree. It's an engagement bait too as well. And the thing that's probably the most annoying, even if it's not true, you know, if it's all fine or whatever it might go and be, because these people probably are just seeing the like trying to get the clout or whatever, you know, all that type of stuff, is that when, you know, like, look at this, like, teammate shot. Like, is this a good enough excuse? I don't kind of feel like to as well, you know, at the end of the day. Feel like, so the comic section isn't going the way you planned. And say, I planned to bait Twitter and successfully baited Twitter. It's like, ha, that's like that one old meme. Like, can I go and use the R word? It's like, oh, I'm fucking stupid. And everyone's like, yeah, you're fucking stupid. And then you're just like, they're like, oh, gotcha. If you guys have ever seen that meme, they use the R word instead. I'm not sure if I can say that or not. I don't want to get canceled. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, this isn't like impressive. Like, people aren't thinking this is kind of cool too as well, you know? So some people think they're not cheating, you know? Some people are like, oh my God, flicking, that's fine too as well. And then mostly other people are saying this has to be bait. Please don't, they think that you're stupid too as well. You don't even have smoothing on, and you rip at each player. You think it's aimbot, or maybe I'm still wrong. You know, maybe I'm digging myself in the hole or whatever. Like, I mean, I've done crazy stuff like this before, don't get me wrong. So they do have a free pass. Like, I also don't even really care at the end of the day, dude. Like, I really truly don't. Like, these are just random people online trying to get some bait or whatever, bro. Like, I'm a grown man, I really don't care at the end of the day. But it is an entertaining topic to see. Do you guys think these people are cheating? Do you guys think they're just doing it for rage baiting? Do you think they're fine, they're just good? Truly let me know, because like I said, I'm not too invested, and I'm probably not going to do more deep dives on this. I think the topic's been overdone, but I want to hear your thoughts and comments on it all down below, or subscribe, or call me stupid down below. I really don't care at the end of the day. But yeah, there's my thoughts. I think it just seems stupid. These people are weird. This weird flicking aim lab community, they seem very pretentious and very, like, even if they're not cheating, they just seem like bad people. They seem like they look down on people. They seem like this is like some superhuman feat, and it looks like their entire life is video games regardless, based on their personality, their comments, their responses, and I'm just not a fan. I don't care if someone is trans or gay or a woman or whatever it might be. If you're just an asshole, you're just an asshole. If you're just baiting people, then you're just baiting people. If you're a cheater, you're a cheater, and gender has nothing to do with it. So I want to know your thoughts and comments on all this down below. I appreciate y'all for watching, and if I'm stupid, let me know.